Hi guys and welcome, to your July 2021. This is going to be the What Aren't They Telling You Timeless reading, week 1 for the beautiful sign, of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you're new here with me, hello, hello. If you are returning, welcome back. And if you're subscribed to the tribe, and what's good, fam bams, hello to my members, YouTube members, as well as my patrons. Let's get started. Everything that you need is below in the description box. And if you've already seen the bonus video, then you are in for a treat. Hold on, guys. Let me just close this. Okay. So right now, what I'm picking up on is just a lot of Capricorn, I need you in my life. You are the one for me, yada, yada, yada. We're going to unpack this. There will not be any type of additional oracles this month. I wanted to keep the bonuses for you guys. You guys seem to be resonating with this. So let's go ahead and jump right in. All right, we're going to be picking up past energy with 2 cards from the bottom of the deck. And if you're interested in what these cards are, they are below in the description box, as they always are, okay? The first particular card between you and your person indicating some type of issue is friendship. The very first thing that I feel when I see this 3 of Cups is that this relationship has been kind of limited to just friendship, although you guys know that it is way beyond that. And we also have the 8 of Swords, isolation. So the person that you're dealing with definitely isolates him or herself. And Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, you do a bit of self-isolation on your own, so that's not a problem for you. The issue is that when this person isolates themselves, it's due to their own mental prison. This 8 of Swords indicates that they want to keep these lines of communication with you open and want you to perform all of the duties of something more than friends, straddling the fence of, we're going to do just enough where we don't make myself, like where you know, it's comfortable for me and I don't feel like, I don't want to say all of the privilege and none of the responsibility. Some of you guys are like, yeah, Marv, that's exactly what it is. But what I was going to say is they straddle the fence of, I'm going to be there for you and do everything that a man or a woman in your life would do. But our friendship is what is the cornerstone of what we have. Operating in a place where they do only so much, where they don't have to call it something. Does that make sense? This person has done things for you where they're there for you exactly the way that a friend's supposed to be, except they're a member of the opposite sex. And for some of you, it's same sex. You know, if that's what you're into, that's fine. Take it as it resonates. And what they do is they have so much love for you, and yet you can't break through why they're scared. This feels like an established connection. This feels like something that has spanned years now. For some of you guys, 8 months, 8 years, you know, something with 8. For others of you guys, 3 years, 8 months, 8 months. 8 years, 3 months. You take those numbers and do what you want to do with them, okay? Let me put my Super 7 down. The Melody Stone. Beautiful little piece. So there's definitely longevity that I'm feeling from this friendship, but they isolate themselves. It feels very much so, I'm not always there when you call, but I'm always on time, which I like it as a song, but I didn't like it. I don't like it in practice. It's just like, huh? Why would you, how are you on time if you're not there when I call? You get what I'm saying. So let's get into this. The first card in the energy between you guys is Temperance. Okay. The second card is the Four of Swords, rest. In the heart place, we do have Three of Wands, vision. Okay. We also have the Star. I love how you got the Star and the Temperance in the same read. You know how I feel about that combination. And finally, we do have the Hermit. This person spends a good majority of their time isolated. And the question is what is going on with them that they need to do that? Now, if you've watched the bonus, there's a good amount of karma. Things that need to be cleared, things that's happened with other people. You've been around, and I feel like this person puts you, you'll see why, what I'm saying in a second. The way that they place you is so much different. It's almost if they lift you up, Cap, and they kind of put you right here, and they're like, okay, you stay there. To the rest of these scallywags, I deal with them separately. And at first, it probably took you like, you know, why in the hell are you putting, you know, what's so special about me? Because, you know, to you, you're probably looking at it like, listen, I get it. We're friends. You're not going to allow things to go anywhere else. We've been down this road. I'm good with where we are. They're not good with where you are, but they're the ones that's putting you in that position, if that makes sense. They are taking things one day at a time and moderating themselves in a way. I didn't realize how, oh my God. Anyway. And they need a lot of mental rest. Does that make sense, guys? Like, you know, as being a part of this person's life, what they've been through. Some things you know because you guys have this established connection, and other things you don't know. But I feel like you started out as friends and then something else went somewhere in this Eight of Swords. They put themselves in this mental prison. But was the mental prison because of you or because of other things? Now, for a good majority of you, I'm feeling like, you know, they need a lot of mental rest. This is a person that likes to detach mentally, to figure things out, to put things together. If you love this person, I feel like you need to allow them time to kind of break away and get their thoughts together. Does that mean that they are exempt from, you know, regular relationship, you know, types of duties? Absolutely not. But at the same time, I would imagine that this person has been through so much. It's possibly with their family. It's possibly with money. It's even possibly with illness, that they need a certain amount of time to break away. They trust you, Cap. But it's a little bit deeper than that. Okay. We also have the 10 of Cups as well as the Devil. This person gets in their own way. They love you romantically. They have a romantic love for you as well as a great respect and admiration. If they're going to marry anybody, it's going to be you. But they get in their own way. There's things that get in the way. And as I stated inside of that bonus, this is what comes up, the I'm not ready to settle down. And I think that's a direct result of this Devil. It doesn't really have anything to do with them not wanting to settle down in the way that you think. That's what I was trying to explore, because I see your future when I see my future when I look in your eyes. Damn right they do. However, we also had, my darling, the answer is no. I'm sorry, my darling, the time just isn't right. My answer is no. And it's not that you asked. This is the internal struggle that's going on within them. 1 minute, they treat you as if you are their wife or their husband. And the next minute, they back up. You know what I am feeling? I am channeling, I think his name is Francisco. I'm there when you call. In the song, he's talking to the female in his life, saying that I'm here. I'd rather be with you. I feel alone when we're together, but I would rather be alone with you. than to be alone without you. It's just really poetic. But I'm here when you call. And when I'm here, I feel that there is something that we share, but you won't let me in beyond that. That is what this is in reverse. Let's get into it. So temperance is being clarified by on a pedestal. You have no idea, Capricorn, how much this person puts you on a pedestal. Does this hurt the relationship? It hurts the relationship from the standpoint of they're trying to moderate themselves every day with temperance as it is. They're trying to temper their bad ways, temper their fear, walk and step out on faith, and then they go back and forth. I don't necessarily feel mutable energy. I feel, if this does not get out of my eye, I don't feel mutable energy as much, but for some of you guys, we're definitely talking about a mutable type of energy. Let me get into these zodiac signs first, and then I'm going to stay there on that pedestal, on a pedestal. We're talking about temperance, Sagittarius energy. We're talking about Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I really felt Aquarius moon here, or Aquarius Venus, an idealization of love. The idea that you're there and you will never leave them until they get to the point where their idea of love goes beyond or kind of matches exactly what you think love is. Anywho, we have the Three of Wands. We're talking about Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. We're talking about the star, very, very much Aquarius energy here. And it could be Sagittarius and Aquarius that is in your energy. And if that is what you have fallen in love with, Capricorns, I'm going to pray for you, if this, especially if it's a combination of both. Plus, we do have this energy of the Hermit here as Virgo energy. So not only is there this idea, but it is the idea has to go exactly the way they idealize it. And any little, twist and turn that takes them off of exactly how they see this, it is a wrap. Like, it's like, nope, back to the drawing board. I'm going to, no. And that is what I'm feeling. Okay, so back to this. Oh, I'm sorry. Then, of course, you show up, Capricorn. And then we do have the Ten of Cups. Okay, so that's Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio energy. That good water energy. Let's keep going. So, yes. They are trying to take things one day at a time into you. Listen, the Knight of Pentacles didn't show up. This person already has 10 cups for you. They want to give you this. They're getting in their own way. They're in the way. It's not that they're dangling, and some of you guys could feel this way. It's not that they're dangling that pentacle in your face and saying, now jump through these hoops and tap dance. You already basically have the pentacle and their heart. They just are very specific about what you do with it. I almost feel like you're being penalized because you do have their heart. And if they could operate in a way with you, Cap Collective, where you didn't know, then they would probably be much more uncomfortable. But once you get a little bit closer to detecting the love that they have for you, that's when they wild out. I'm telling you. The Four of Swords is wedding bells. This person is quietly preparing. And you could feel like, okay, Marv, they've been quietly preparing for a long time. I'm done with this, Listen, they are quietly preparing. They are contemplating a wedding. They're trying to take things one day at a time. Absolutely. But you are on the pedestal off in the cut where no one could reach you. And as I stated in that bonus, it is a little unfair to some of you guys because a lot of you guys feel like, please just let me go. I don't know what this is. You won't let me in, and you are very hurt by it. Okay. And it's interesting on this new moon in Capricorn, new moon in Cancer, and your Capricorn full moon that just took place a couple weeks ago at this point. You could have actually reached some new, something came to culmination. And even if you didn't see it, it was what was going on. There was like a new revelation. You could have possibly experienced a lot of things that this person has been saying to you. Maybe some stuff that you mentioned, Capricorn, to this person 6 months ago. And the communication is already, I come in, I leave, I come in, I leave with the communication. But yet they're there for you at the same time. You could have noticed something different, a different speech, pep in the steps. Something was different. And what they realized is that you're their soulmate. And they know this, but they're walking into a more spiritual path. Like that full moon hit them because it was uncomfortable for a couple of the zodiac signs, as all of them are. And then they realized, like, okay, they're dealing with the fact that they don't know whether they should actually stay and continue to contemplate this ending of this, tragedy here, this Romeo and Juliet tragedy here, or whether they should actually come clean about their feelings, but then let you go because they know that it's unfair. But as I stated in that bonus, they really are struggling with that. They are now feeling bad. At some point, they came off very selfish, but they're feeling very bad about the fact that they're now looking at it or trying to look at it from your perspective. And it could have been something, Capricorn, that you did. Maybe you took a trip. Maybe, you finally discussed, a relationship with someone else with them. Maybe you tested the waters, and once you've seen that reaction, they act like maybe they didn't care, but boy, was it killing them, okay? And the Hermit, they are in deep contemplation. They are looking for answers right now. They don't need clarification or further clarity on whether whether they need to be with you. But they really do have some attachments and some things. We're going to clarify that in a second with this devil. And then, of course, that's you in their life. And I feel like they could have some Capricorn. I call that in the bonus as well. I feel as if they're searching for answers and they want something to just come and inspire them, or just like break out the sky and like fall in their lap. They're looking for this profound, and it's an idea instead of like, they either are very, okay, Sagittarius and obviously Aquarius, they're impulsive yet very idealistic at the same time. So they're this walking contradiction. It's like, wait, 1 minute you'll say, let's go get married. And then the next minute it's like, wait, this doesn't match. And then when we got this Virgo here, they're really in that hermit mode right now. And one of the things that they're grappling with is the fact that, you are so much more than, you're worth more to them, and they shouldn't make you wait. You deserve so much more than waiting. They know that you're worth the wait, but are they worth the wait? Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, they want that harmony. They want that harmony with you with the Ten of Cups, but the devil is here, okay? And then what clarifies my harmony is happy ever after. Because this is what they want. However, what clarifies my devil is the gate is closed. No, it's not the right time. Which also came up. Yep, my answer is no. It's not the right time. So they're struggling with this, Cap, and you are just at your wit's end. What I am going to do, I'm telling you right now, let's go to the bottom. Friends. This friendship is divinely protected. That Three of Cups is protected. It is on the outside looking in a friendship. But on the inside, it feels so much more than that. The Eight of Swords is being clarified by overcoming the odds. And you guys have definitely had some odds to contend with. It is a soulmate connection. And dare I say that some of the best relationships start out as friends. Is that how you would have idealized? Is that what you thought? Is that what you had in mind? No. Is it the traditional love story? Probably not. However, they are coming into a newfound clarity. Clear your thoughts to see what's in front of you. They're already isolating themselves due to fear. This has been what they have done in the past. They're already right now in deep contemplation about how they see spending the rest of their lives with you. And they're already in the energy of the star, another sword. Hope, healing, and optimism. They're healing their karmic wounds. Okay? They're hopeful that you'll stay. And they're optimistic that they can have you. And that is that clarity. They're trying to clear the path to see what's in front of them. Okay? And they hope that you will weather out the storm with them. All right? Let's go. I want to clarify. Okay, come on. I want to clarify. I'm going to put these back. No, I'm going to put them up here. This is that, and this is that. This is a divinely protected. I want to figure out what, if you don't mind, why this gate is closed. I'm going to focus on that alone. What is this devil? Okay. Show me what this devil is here, Spirit. Give me a couple of things that'll make it plain. I knew it, the external party. So, karmic contracts, family, finances, and other material concerns or responsibility is causing the interference and stress. They feel obligated to those things, and they don't want to bring you into this. Also, lessons of Saturn. A soul's desire to resolve limited patterns of control and dependency. That's devil energy. Saturn is the ruler of Capricorn. Capricorn, this devil is your major arcana. Dependency, many challenges, but it can bring benevolent long-term rewards. So there'll be beautiful rewards in the end. So I'm happy that this came up because this is exactly what Saturn's lessons bring. In the beginning of the journey, there's going to be a lot of limits. And Capricorn, you guys know this better than anything. Think about your childhood. Think about where you are in your life. Think about the fact I tell you guys in your sessions all the time, it's like the case of Benjamin Button, so to speak. You know, all of the things that he went through, it's like he got married at the end. He married the love of his life, and that's when he turned into a baby. Sort of the same thing with you. As a child, collectively, we go through our hardest hardships. And then as we learn and we get older, that's when things get better. This person has some Capricorn in their chart as well, and they're overcoming the odds, but this connection is protected. So no matter where you go and who comes into it, this is going to be a connection to contend with. Whoever will come into this will not last because you guys are meant to be with each other. Give me one more thing. And you may not like that, but that's what's going on. And of course, it falls. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Okay. Lessons of Uranus as well. So, I mean, we have our Saturn and we have Uranus. What's interesting about Saturn and Uranus is the traditional ruler of Aquarius. It's funny. No, Uranus is the ruler of yes, but if I'm not mistaken, it used to be in reverse. Saturn used to rule Aquarius. Aquarian energy is here. Lessons of Uranus. Radical attraction. Radical. And sexual pull come with inconsistency and detachment. That's exactly what this is. A theme of freedom or commitment. Now we're working on this. I pulled back from that. Now we're doing this. No expectations are the best expectations to have. Not necessarily the best thing. Okay. That's the reason why they've closed this gate. But au contraire, mon frere, this is about to change. We do have trust. And this is what they need to do. A need to trust in the divine plan at this time, regardless of the external. And what is the external? The external parties, of course, which has already come out. Okay? Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Listen, this person is meant to be with you. They're coming into the knowledge and going to actually jump on this happy ever after because they can't see themselves with anybody else with you. And some of you guys don't want to deal with this. I'm going to tell you one thing for those who this truly resonates with. Your partner is your person. There are people out there that are in relationships that don't even have a foundation as beautiful as this. So do you walk away because it in turn doesn't fit your idea? Or do you stick around and really rejoice in the fact that you have this person? Only if it really resonates. Now, you tell me what this is. You guys, sometimes you hear one word and then it's like, that's not it, da-da-da. I am explaining and breaking down a relationship here and a connection that has the makings of looking like it's something else. But when you peel back the layers, it's so much more than meets the eye, okay? So keep that in mind, but I want to hear from you anyway. Drop it like it's hot in the comments. I will see you in the extension. Capricorn, is always a pleasure. Bye, guys.